3, 2, 1. The house aftermath. Here with your girl, DJ Gatica. You already see the vibes. Nico, I'm in his building. You know what I'm saying? He's in the building, his building. You know what I'm saying?
How you feeling?
I feel good. How do you feel? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's Happy New Year.
By the time this drops, it's gonna be.
Well, you wasn't supposed to tell him. You know, we were just supposed to.
We gotta keep informed. We gotta keep informed a little bit.
It's production life. You gotta understand the production life. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know where to start. There's too much. It's too much. I have a whole list here.
You have a list?
I did my research today.
Oh my God, I love it when this happens. I did my research.
Oh my
God. Okay. Let me not get too gassed.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Anything, please.
Okay.
Grew up in Queens.
Absolutely.
All right.
Queens get the money. You heard?
Grew up in Queens. Okay. You were on a couple radio shows, podcasts. Yes. You have your own.
Yes.
Called Talk About It.
Yes.
And then what's the other one? Rough Riders,
yeah,
Latino appearance.
They definitely still air the content, and those are the homies. Rough Riders, woo woo, and Latino Mix, of course. Pills, Triple R, like.
How'd you get on that?
So you know Mami Suki, who's on the radio now on the morning show.
Yeah.
So back in the day, because I'm true to this. I'm not new to this. All right. So when I was like 19, 20, I used to basically do board operations at a Mexican radio station. And she was in the morning show in the Mexican radio station. So she remembered me. Like once I became a DJ, she just, I would be there at 5 a.m. doing her boards. So like sometimes, and like I got to learn a lot through that radio station. And, she hooked it up. She made that connection with me with Latino Mix. But now she's on X 96.3 in the morning. And it's actually her birthday today. Look at that.
Ooh, shout out to her.
Yeah, he asked the question. He got the answer.
What a coincidence. What else? There was more. I wanted you to walk me through that though, because I didn't know you had your own show.
Yeah, no, I mean,
because Ant told me. Shout out to Ant, by the way.
Yes.
Dropped a new project recently. If anyone hasn't tuned in.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? The music is always fire.
He's been back to back.
Yes, he was on my show early on, probably like my second or third year of me doing the show, and I had him as a guest on the show because.
What's it about?
I'm a DJ, so when I started DJing, I feel like a lot of artists would just hit me up and be like, yo, play my song, and I'm like, bro, it took time to like get to this platform. Like, is it mixed and mastered? Is it actually worth me putting my name on it? So then it kind of became like a banter of talking with artists, and then it turned into like comedians and just influencers. And, right now I'm in production season. I haven't dropped anything in a little bit, but we're like quietly building over here to be boom, an extravaganza. And, it was the holidays. So like, you got to take off a little bit, like with the gigs too. And I'm a mom. So it's, this production life is no joke. Yeah.
How do you, I don't know how you balance that. That's got to be a lot.
So
if you want to walk everyone through that, you don't have to.
No, I don't. I love my babies. It's like it takes a village. I think it takes a village. I have support, and I just believe that when you want something, you're gonna make sure it gets done. So, that's you just make time for the things you want to make time for. You know what I'm saying? So I want to show them like you could do anything your heart desires. We are the world. That's where we like cut the music and we're all just holding hands.
But with the DJing though, like, because I haven't really tuned in too much of it to your show. Mm-hmm. But from what I've seen, when you started your own podcast, how did that start?
Me starting my own podcast?
When did you start it?
So I started it on National Radio Day, which is August 19th. Yes. So National Radio Day is August 19th in 2020. So it's had its journey. Like,
you have your own like studio, everything.
No, so the way that like I'll give you the sauce.
Please.
I feel like I've been so blessed to get to be mentored by different people. So it's like there's just been phases of it, and it's a segment where I really essentially could pull up anywhere, So yeah, I've worked with like studios in Queens, Long Island, but now I'm trying to venture out into the world. I've actually been like broadening the horizons and being a little bit more in the South.
Okay.
Which is fun. Like, I don't know. I know us New Yorkers, like we talk our shit, and there is nothing like New York, but the South got some bop, and like there's like mad Latinos over there too.
I heard that.
Yeah. So if you think about, get out of New York sometimes, guys. it's nice to have some people be like, good afternoon, and you're not there like, the fuck you mean good afternoon?
We're mad aggressive.
Yeah, mad aggressive.
That's how we are in New York.
Yeah,
though.
no, yeah.
I got family in Florida, and it's a different vibe, man.
A whole different market. It's
you
like
can tell everyone's
market.
very open, very outgoing, nice.
Yeah.
They're approachable.
Yes.
Here it's like, let me just get the fuck out of my way.
Oh, like
let me get to where I'm going.
Quick. Like
that's just how we are.
Yeah, it's a toxic relationship with New York. I truly believe, but I remain hopeful. I remain hopeful. My fucking parents didn't immigrate here to this country for me to be scared. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like we outside. That's it. We gotta
skin.
like you just gotta. It's annoying, but I don't know. My friend, she says that it's toxic. She says that it's toxic.
You think it's always been toxic, or is getting more toxic?
I mean, historically, New York has always just been like the slave trade of people. So, I mean, we probably don't have good relationships with like work-life balance here in New York. Yeah, where I think where you like move out of New York, they do have a little bit more, work-life balance.
You plan on leaving New York soon or no? You plan on...
I've dibbled and dabbled. I'm kind of like... in New York, but in the South right now as well. Like I've been doing some, like I said, I'm like scouting, seeing, because the only thing promised is change. And I just feel like you got to also leave your city for a little bit. Because when you leave New York, you're already lit, no matter what.
You think so?
If you, I mean, I don't know. And what I do, like if you made it in New York and you go outside of New York, they're like, oh, that's the DJ from New York. Like, and then if you got the catalog, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see all the even though I feel like the South people, they probably wouldn't, like, maybe the people the cliques that I've been with and, like, the networks have been a little bit more, like, New York, influential than if they were like, all right, bitch, we don't care about your New York connections over here. But
I feel like it depends, because when you have that, when you show you're from New York and you go to other places, people are like, oh. Yeah. Okay, you got it. Like, you got it.
We already have that stigma.
That's interesting. I don't know. I have family that's planning on moving there soon, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not moving out of New York. Sorry. A lot of us
are, especially if you have a family. It's just like it's really hard right now in 2026.
It's too expensive out here, bro.
I don't know.
It might be that I don't want to. I feel like everyone's here that I know. All the connections, all the people I know. Like this would be hard to move. Like it would be a fresh start. It
is, and it's difficult. It's very difficult. Fresh starts are
super challenging. So
it's like you have to have your own inner journey of like, but then you learn about yourself and you learn about like not being. It's challenging. So I don't know. I feel like I'm young enough that the time to do shit like this is now. Where like once you're 50, 60, like,
you got to experiment.
Yeah,
you have to.
You got to take a risk.
You got to take a risk and try different parts of the world.
No risk, no reward.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Serious.
But let's go back to the DJ stuff.
Okay.
I want you to walk me through the beginning. I was planning on buying a board. Is it a board?
A controller.
A controller. Mm-hmm. I already have the software installed.
What software are you using?
I forgot the name of it.
Okay.
My boy told me.
It could have been Serato or Record Box.
No, Serato.
Serato.
Yeah, Serato, yeah. That's the free one.
You probably have some type of free version, yeah.
Okay. So because one of my boys, I had him on. Shout out Jordan. He's a DJ. There's a spot like not too far from here that like it's lit. It's always packed. He DJs. He's really good.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Jay-Z Simmons.
Listen, it's hard out here as DJs. It is a savage career choice. You have to be a savage if you choose to wake up and do this shit.
It looks hard
every day.
It looks hard.
Like surviving off of it.
How are the gigs that you get?
I've been blessed. Like, I don't spend money on marketing and ads and stuff like that. Just like the connections that I built within the last like 5 years of being in business,
Instagram too. I see because you're heavy on promoting yourself on Instagram too.
You gotta be shit.
Anything else?
What do you mean?
That you promoted on besides Instagram? Or just word of mouth?
Earlier in maybe 3 or 4 years into the podcast, I had started playing with like YouTube ads a little bit, but that was more. I feel like what's interesting is I feel like the podcast is what brings me gigs.
Really?
Like that is kind of like where the investment, I guess, because it's not. I independently run my podcast. I don't have I've had sponsorships where people pay me to for ads and stuff on the show. But I'm not like sponsored by anybody yet. But we could go over the pitch deck if you want to see the numbers, you know what I'm saying? And you could have your logo here at all of my gigs and all of the events that I go to, you know what I'm saying?
That's my goal, is starting to get into that area. But I think I need to grow a little bit more first.
Just do the work. Like, it'll come. It'll definitely come. Like, do the work and fuck up. Like, it's going to be production. Like I said, it's a savage choice. It's super challenging.
Mm-hmm.
No, but it's good.
I saw a clip that you posted. I think it was, what's his name? Fuck. He's famous. The Joe Budden? He was, I think, Joe Budden, maybe.
No, I don't have a pic with Joe Budden.
No. It was a video, like a repost.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he was talking about how, like, this podcasting shit is dead if, like, you're just getting into the game.
Yo.
Because it's super...
Yo, let's talk about that real quick.
That I remember. It's super saturated.
Let's talk about that real quick.
But go ahead.
Oh, my God. So, I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, as an independent, like, financing all of this, being a mom, also being a DJ, like... you gotta wake up and fucking pay rent like it's due every day. And, you know, around the holiday season, you slack off a little bit. And, like, it hasn't, even though production is happening, I know I'm the type of person, like, I could always do better. But when I seen Joe Budden say that shit, I want to thank him. And I know he's going to watch this one day because your show's going to be like, and I'll be like, I was on the 20th episode.
I appreciate
that. But, like, I want to say,
come.
Yes, I want to say thank you, Joe Budden, for that because I felt like I needed to hear that. I felt like I needed it, and it was just like it made me want to be like a growl, like a lion.
It got me. I'm not gonna lie. It got me pissed.
You know what I'm saying? But you need to be humbled. That's what. That's really what it is. Like that's really what it is. And you know, I have to. You know, thank you for igniting the battery in the back because that shit. It was like.
I started this in like I came up with the idea with it in like high school, and then when COVID happened is when I really put work into like buying all this shit. It's super challenging.
But that's good that you do it alone and you don't got to run around to studios because my mentors had told me like, Kat, if you just do it from the beginning, yours, and you don't like build other things, like it'll be like that. Because
I thought of that.
Yeah.
If I jump around to like, let's say different studios or I try to do it that way, platforms, it's like, it's not mine.
Right. Way, it's like, but I will say I'm torn because the collaborations that I did with those networks is what brought in gigs. So maybe it's taking a little longer in terms of just being able to monetize and just go online and be like, yo, for 2 seconds and make money. But at the same time, you know, you still need to be like, I don't know. That's how about my question to you? Because you are on all the platforms. Between IG, TikTok, YouTube, what do you think is like the famous one that
it's TikTok and YouTube.
But this is my thing. How do you generate TikTok clients into money?
When you open up a TikTok account and you start posting, there's a feature to turn it into like a business account. Once you switch it to that option and you start posting, you have to select what type of content it is.
But is this one of those things where like if I do 1 million views, I have like $150? Because that's annoying.
It has to be consistent.
Yeah, but so that's like really a million views.
TikTok is very specific. YouTube is a lot better because YouTube
is talking about 4,000 hours. But I'm a DJ, so what? I have to create my own music and produce my own shit because when I have mad mixes up, you know what I'm saying? Go to my YouTube page. You could go stream my mixes, but I can't monetize off of those mixes because of the fact that they're not my music. So
yeah, how does that work?
It doesn't work, but I use it as, again, promotion. So like if I'm, you know, trying to get a lead or a client, you know, at a restaurant or something, I could be like, yo, go look at my numbers. You put it on your screen. I'm not showing you my data. You know what I'm saying? So it does still look good, and it you know, it's so much.
It's interesting. But TikTok is very specific because it has to be a certain amount of time and it also has to hit a certain amount of numbers in order for you to get paid like a percentage of it. And
then when you do, it's like some stupid ass. I don't see nobody making racks on fucking.
No. There's TikTok,
But what billion views? You gotta have a billion views. It's gotta be like
quarter million plus, 200,000 plus. 500,000 plus.
I don't know.
Million or two.
Everybody's been telling me to fucking go on TikTok. I have a lot of like people who have tagged me and stuff, but like my TikTok.
Even if the page.
You don't want to see what, if you search up one of the podcasts I was on early in, I was like, at the time, my mentor, I'm like, why did you make me do this? So,
how'd you find a mentor for this?
well, it's not, what is it? How can I say this? Like, it helps that, I'm pretty on the eyes. I will say, you got to use what you got, right? But luckily, I've gotten to, I think it was working in the radio station. When I started, like, again, true to this, not new to this. When I was like 18, 19, I had interned at Univision for 96.3.
So you've been in the game for
Yeah,
a
I used to be
minute.
on the street team, promotions, like some of the morning show people who I used to work with now. Like, so being that I was there for 6 years and I got to grow, they taught me a lot of things. I feel like I already had some connections there. So then it already made me, like, once I really started taking this DJ thing seriously and people see, like, the cosigns I'm getting, that's when more people were like, oh, okay, like, let's keep working with you or whatever. Because people be needing them cosigns.
Yeah.
But it's true, because if Ant didn't cosign you, then I wouldn't
This
I wouldn't just pull up to some, like, you know what I'm saying?
This wouldn't have happened, yeah.
Exactly, so...
And shout out to him, by the way, because I was super nervous. I was like, bro, I don't think it's worth it. Look at my following.
No,
I'm a rookie compared to this.
Media, I'm a student every day. I'm going to learn something new here today. Like, I want to be on some, those, like, journalists that you read about from, like, activists and things like that. And I want to speak and learn and, you know what I'm saying? Because they were valid, we are valid here. And that's how it goes.
I just got to say, I appreciate it again for taking the chance, though. Because this is amazing. But
this is amazing.
But that's crazy, though, that you've been in it for that long. Like, that's a great way to meet everyone, though, who's, like, connected and especially radio shows and like that.
Well, you got to put the work in, though. That's, I think, like, you got to, like, working at Univision, like, the first year and a half, I think I always did get paid, but it would be, like, minimum wage. You know what I'm saying? And it was, like, we were doing the brunt work, and I was... like fucking 35 pounds more overweight. I had cut my hair so short. So it was like the true Betty La Fea story. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like the corny, like the quirky girl in the back. But everybody, I would always show up and, sometimes it would be a little hungover and I wouldn't show up. But you know what I'm saying? There's all the people over there, they're cool people. I learned a lot.
Word? What would you say for like getting into the, if someone coming into the game like me, pretty new. I got content that I've had for a while. Like it's been really like inconsistent. But what do you recommend? That's like best for me now. Because
I think getting really, really focused on what is the goal.
In terms of where I want to be.
Like you and what you're doing here today, right? Like you have to like stop and think like in 10 years, I'm going to have my caratula. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're going to be like my accomplishments.
Yeah.
This is what I did. So it's like, what do you want that to read? Do you want to be a radio DJ? Do you want to be a YouTube star? Do you want to be a TikTok? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then focus in on that market and learn about that market, what their problems are. And you want to be the funny guy who fixes them and talks about it on your show. And when they think about something, they'll be like, oh shit, I know Nico, he's like that's his thing that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like create solutions to people's problems.
I've been slowly finding my lane and what I want the show to be, but at the same time, I want it to be broad in the sense where I can talk about anything.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of tricky starting out because I always go back to like, who am I to like talk about that?
No, but that's the thing. That's what you're selling.
Yeah.
That I am Nico. You're going to come to my show. Like you're going to tune in because this is what I got to say. So like that would be my advice. Learning about the market that you want to speak to and what market you want to be in and like research other markets and just watch. See, like pick 3 people that you're like, yo, and just take notes.
I've done that. That's how this started actually.
Yeah.
Like that I was like, this is something that I want to align my show with, similar, and just go based off that.
Yeah.
And just figure it out. And it's worked. Like I've gotten pretty far. I mean,
that's right.
It's growing.
Talk your shit.
It's growing.
You know
it's
what I'm
growing
saying?
a little bit. I can't complain.
Little by little.
I'm grateful
one
for
step
each
at
one.
a time.
I'm grateful for each follower, so I'm not complaining.
One step at a time.
I'm not complaining. But it's just scary, bro. Like it's hard. Like
I mean, yeah, if
it makes me not want to just continue.
I think about quitting all the time. But that's what I'm saying. Having that like laser focused vision of like known for or whatever it is that you know, what are you doing here? What is your legacy? Like, what are we doing here?
You feel the same with DJing?
I mean, absolutely. I'm this shit is in my lineage, bro. Like, my mom is Colombian. She was a daughter of a piano player. You know, my dad was a music teacher for 32 years for the city of New York. He has his own little, like, Latin band that he makes and composes music. He's a genius. So, like,
what's the band called?
The Latin Jazz Coalition.
Oh.
Right? Yeah.
That's fire.
It is fire. He's actually working on an album.
Right.
I'm going to plug my dad's album. I know that.
Shout it out.
It's coming out. I believe it's coming out in May. So
okay.
I don't know the title of it, but I think that's where I get my open format DJ thing from, because he likes mixing different genres. He's a Greek. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he fell in love with a Colombian lady, loves the Latin culture, and like he mixed that. And he made his own sound.
That's a good fusion right there.
Shout out to my dad.
That's a good mix right there.
It is a good mix.
That's fire. So there's a lot of music background there. A lot of history with that. I can see the why. I can see why you got the DJ in you.
Yeah.
That's fire. But how would you say you started though? Like when did you start?
Being
like really taking it serious,
a DJ,
like prioritizing
or media?
Both. Because even the podcast, like which one do you think you prioritize more?
I think first was the DJ. First was DJing, and then the DJing attracted the show. And like that's when my personality started coming out. And I don't know, I would say I had always wanted to be in media. Like I said, I started working with Univision when I was like 19. So I knew I wanted to be like something. And I was just kind of like I said before, taking notes, being in the rooms, hearing the conversations, and like, but obviously when I started, it was just all males. The girls were only the radio host. You know what I mean? But what was the question? There goes my ADHD. Oh, when did it start? Okay, so COVID.
Yeah, when did it actually start?
Yeah. So I started media and doing like radio and soundboards and running shows like that from like 19 to 23, 25. But then when COVID hit and we all had to stay home and everybody, you know what I'm saying? What was it? BC before COVID, like I just realized life is short. I'm about to stay home right now and I'm just going to learn some shit. And I bought a little SB3. You know what I'm saying? It was like $250. That was the best $250 I ever spent, because I got that mixer traveled with me so many different states. Unfortunately, not different country, but different states, like all over the US. And it was...
You've done gigs in other countries?
No, not yet. Not yet. But I will.
You got to go to Colombia for that one.
I mean, yeah, like Colombians, trip. I wonder which type of Colombian club I would do in Colombia, because it's either you got your like salseros, like they don't want to hear nothing of reggaeton, nothing of anything, or like that vallenato vibe, like more of a bar scene, or if I was to go down like the house techno-ish, right, like way, where I feel like I would try to do that, yeah, because us Colombians, we could be real annoying. Like if you ever did like customer service with
I've never been. I need to go.
Yeah. Colombia. Yeah. Oh, you're half Colombian.
I'm half Colombian
and you've never been. Oh my God.
I've been to Puerto Rico though.
Of course you have.
But I've never been to Colombia.
Of course you have. That's got to be on the vision board, bro. That's got to be on the vision board.
You've gone?
Of course. No, I'm Colombian. Okay.
Oh.
It was like a thing where when I was younger, I got to go a lot more often. I was there last year for holidays, and it was so beautiful.
What city did your mom grow up in?
Bogota. Se crió Rola.
Mine too. Bogota.
Yeah, the capital. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How is it over there?
It's kind of like this.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's always kind of gloomy. Like, I feel like Bogota is always like, it's always raining because it's like in between, the mountains and shit.
Yeah.
But you really want to go to like the outskirts, as long as you got family there, and like La Guerrilla, it doesn't take you. If once they find out you're American, they be trying to like hold you hostage and be like, tell your aunt to send money and shit like that. I don't know.
I heard they be trying to hustle crazy out there though.
I mean, we're known for things.
I ain't gonna say what, but.
We're known for things,
but they be hustling out there.
Nah, yeah, Colombians, we hustlers.
But no, I think what's crazy though is because I've seen. How do you not get like paranoid when you're like DJing, like finding the right vibe, the tone, when to switch? Because I be seeing my boy do it at the spot over here, and I'm like, it's such a perfect, smooth transition between the songs. But how do you? I mean,
experience. I can't tell you that what I'm doing now is what I was doing when I first started. You know what I mean? You learn how to read the room. I say it so horribly. I have like kind of a dark humor, but it's like when I walk in, I literally just start judging people.
Word.
That's what DJs do.
But for the gigs,
judge people. Like, it depends on, unless you're like an Instagram DJ and you're just like, hey, this is what I'm putting out if you guys like it. But
those are like those typical like Astoria DJs that they're gonna be at the clubs and they put their own shit, or they follow something.
I feel like we could talk about this. We could ruffle a couple of feathers. I feel like the Astoria DJs are all, it's the same set. You know, you're gonna play Dembo, you're gonna play Bad Bunny.
That's my shit.
I mean, I love Bad Bunny. I love Bad Bunny. But like,
you play Bad Bunny for your?
Of course I play Bad Bunny. As a DJ, I would get murdered if I didn't play Bad Bunny. Like, but I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of the same sets. It's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same crowd.
Yeah.
In a lot of those spots, so I can see what you mean by that.
Yeah.
Any specific places you think that are stand out that you perform at that you like that you want to share?
Where, I mean, I love the vibe Lucky Strike. They're like these huge, it's a huge like 4 freaking level bowling alley that is like, it'd be late in there, and they have me at a couple of their different locations. I mean, I feel like in Queens, I haven't gone out to Queens lately. I'm not gonna lie. But I've been a little bit more in the city. I like, 1011? That spot was really dope. It's hard for me as open format. I do just so many different things, and then like corporate is a little bit more money because with the Queens DJs, you're gonna be going back and forth about $150 or $200, and you know I only need you for 1 hour, and like that whole having 16 DJs on one lineup. Nah, bro, crazy. I'm good. Y'all can have it. I'd rather be doing your different
own whole night type.
Yeah,
of thing.
You know what I'm saying. You're like. You can't. I mean, of course, you could curate a vibe in an hour, but it's like you.
That's annoying though to transition.
Exactly,
in between,
it's
like
real
14
quick.
different people.
I don't know, the club thing to me is kind of.
But I feel like when I've gone to a couple clubs in Astoria, I feel like it's not like that. You'll have like maybe 2-3 guys.
Okay.
Maybe that rotate, but
okay, and it's not the same set every hour.
It's the same.
It's the same set
it's the same
over
music.
and out.
It's the same music,
like,
but just their own type of like introduction, like their own.
Yeah, their own drops. Their own energy.
Whatever they put in, but the music is literally identical.
Yeah.
There's nothing new.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm saying I want to like broaden my horizons outside of New York, and I'm also like trying to go back to school.
What places in the South? Because you said you've gone down south.
Yeah.
What
I'm
places?
over there more closer towards like Memphis.
Okay,
I don't know if you guys have ever been to Memphis.
I've never been.
Over there in the Mississippi area. For unforeseen circumstances, I have to, to kind of like be over there a little bit. So I'm going to make the best of it. And they get down over there. Me, I'm in that rebranding stage where I'm a mom and shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to show my daughters the flyers I'm on. And like, as much as I love to bump my trap music, it be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, these trappers and scammers are out here, and that's not really like where I'm trying to be DJing at. Like, I had my fun with those type of scenes, and I'm 35. Like, I'm not trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, the DJ things that I do, I want it to be more of like, I'm going to be looking back when I'm like 54. Like, I still want to be like a baddie at 54. Like, these baddies, you saw that Natalie, that all those things.
We can get into that. That's a whole other. We could dive into that next. What's up, bro? He just asked her a simple question, and she got like super offended by it.
I mean, it was very cringe to watch, and apparently
I saw the clips. I didn't see the whole thing. I only saw the part where he was like,
"Yeah, exactly." I only saw that clip.
If you were to date if men were to date a baddie,
I'm a boss, and I'm just like,
I'm not gonna lie, that shit is corny, bro.
It sounded very like she needs healing. Like,
but
she needs to reset her nervous system, and it was giving really like Doña. I am a pimp, and these are my.
She definitely
pinches.
is a Doña.
Yeah, like I'm just like, all right.
She's just bragging about what she has, but she's never. You can tell she's never offered like anything.
I don't know. I'm be doing my own thing. If this is what is the masses want to see and how women are looking up to her,
you think she has a big following? Like
well, it's funny you say that because it made me emotional. This is good. It's good content. When you feel emotional enough to comment on a recap, they did their job. Whoever cut that
made you comment?
I commented on because somebody. I went into the comments and somebody wrote, and women look up to this. So I was emotional enough to comment on him and said, no, we don't. For what did I do that? I had like 15 dudes. Well, you clearly don't see her page. Go to her page. Look, this is what the mentality of women is, and So I was just like, all right, well, if Shorty has a following, she has a following, but you know, to say all women look up to her, absolutely not.
It's outrageous.
Yeah, you know,
I'm sure
have their.
I'm sure there's not everyone. I'm sure there's some, and the ones that do are probly.
Yeah,
they're cooked. There's a
world outside of the baddies, and it's like, I don't know. I want to be a baddie, but not.
Is that your first time that made you comment on something like that?
Yeah. I don't really troll too much. At least not at 35. Maybe when I first started.
It's too much. I can't. I was going through the comments too. Everything, like I'll go through the comments. A lot of it's too much rage bait.
Yeah, that's
it's too much. I'm like, I feel like people are just saying this just so they get a rise out of you.
And I really try not to consume. I really try to just be a producer and making content and throwing it up there. This shit is like literally made like cocaine. Like
this shit is bad.
We are so addicted to this.
I had someone catch me, like I was just doom scrolling in front of them. And they were like, yo, put your phone down, please.
Yeah,
so
just sit down, take a deep breath, close your eyes.
It's bad. It's bad. It's addicting.
We're probably gonna get shadow banned for saying it on YouTube, but like, it's all right. You know, this isn't how us humans were meant to. With our eyes and those lights and the frequencies, you know what I'm saying? Like it's I don't know. I'm trying to be hopeful that like my generation and the generations under us really beat this whole man against the machine thing.
I go to school, so I'm almost done. I'm involved in tech.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
The whole AI system.
Techie tech. Let's do
all
this.
That automation. I 100% agree with what you're saying, but to some degree, no, I don't. I feel like it's useful for certain things. Of course,
right.
But I feel like for what we're using it for, just entertainment and just making us feel good, it's not good. It's killing us. But I do think for like infrastructure purposes and like building shit.
Oh, absolutely.
I see growth in it. It's definitely useful.
I mean,
but I see what
the
you mean.
Shaping of the minds of the children. Okay, we're gonna go back to this. We are the world shit.
That's a whole other topic too.
Did you see how Australia banned
social
under
media?
16?
Right?
Yeah,
you can't use social media.
What do you think about that?
I think that's great. That should be here.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like I was even when I was in high school, like it wasn't that bad. We had our phones.
I know. Yeah, I come from it wasn't whatever you come from, because I know I'm older than you.
One.
Oh, one. Damn. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I didn't get a cell phone till I was like, I had the like white and black screens. You know what I'm saying? Like,
give me some names. Like what?
Like the Nokias, like the first Nokias. You know, like before the flip phones, before the sidekicks.
I remember the sidekicks, the Blackberries.
Yeah, it was the era before that. It was like before shit got lit, because that was lit.
So that was all Nextel like just the regular. Lit. That was just the flip phone era.
Yeah, like it was before that. So yeah,
I remember that when I was young. The BlackBerry and sidekicks, and then the introduction to like the first iPhone and iPod. That's what I had in like elementary school.
It made us very angry. It made us very like short tempered and like.
It's worse now.
Oh my God, it's so scary. It's so scary. I have 2 kids. I have an 8 and 10-year-old.
You let them play with like tablets.
Sometimes it's hard, bro, because I be needing to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I be needing to do shit, but I really try to be like actively. Okay, let's go out for 1 hour and nobody's on the phone.
Even toys though, like even I feel like toys are not even a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Like I don't see kids play with toys.
Right. Yeah, only the little ones.
You get like an iPad and that's
no, and that's horrible.
That's so bad.
Tenemos que cambiar eso, hermano, por favor.
We have to.
Yeah.
Let's go back into the baddies because you just kind of skipped over it.
Oh wait, what about the baddies?
You wanted to get into like the relationship stuff.
The baddie mentality. Okay, so I'm a fucking Greek and Colombian girl from Queens. You know what I'm saying? Like in New York, we have swag, and you got to be a hustler. I understand that whole be a baddie, but I am in full like encouragement of no, we need a man. Okay, girl, we need a man. Like this whole like, and I don't know, girl. I like when it snows. My shit is done. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. Like but there's more than just when it snows. Okay, it was just fresh to my mind. But like we as women need men, and I would never advocate for that mentality of like emasculate men and make them lower. Oh, because I make You know, if you make money, then girl, don't lie. You need an alpha male who's going to tame your ass. Like, and we like them alphas. I don't want to be the leader. I don't want to be the leader.
There's some girls that they like that boss girl. They got that boss girl mentality.
I call it trauma.
But I feel most men, I don't think we like that.
Right. I call it trauma.
I'm not trying to compete with you if you
right. I don't want to compete at all. We're not playing sports. Like, no.
If anything, it's a team. We hold each other down.
It's a union. It's a union. It's beautiful.
Where do you think all this like started happening? This like women don't need men a lot, because you have a lot of women that say that. And everybody.
No, of course, yeah.
Where do you think that like spiraled from?
I think that we are, again, generational. Think about history. Think about like this area, wars and shit. Like the women had to get to work. Like once we figured out that we could work and make our own money, we realized technically like we don't need a man to finance us the way that our grandmothers did, right? Like we don't have to stay home with the kids and stuff. But that's so beautiful. If your husband could fucking have you at home and your job, as hard as it is, could be to be a mother, like that's beautiful that you get to do that. Like when I had my kids, I was a working mom and that shit, you tired. But I think it's easier than being a stay-at-home mom. That's my opinion. Don't come for me in the comments. But it's like when you're a working mom, you know what I'm saying? You still have your personality outside. Like you can shut off being a mom kind of for 1 second, because if you're at the office or whatever job you're doing.
Right.
But I do think, you know, it's a beautiful union that it's not supposed to be just the mom taking care of the kid. Like something about the science and your hormones of being around your father, like it makes confident children, you know, that stability and things. So I think it's years and centuries of them trying to break up the family and like make us weaker, because I'm not saying all people who aren't like with parents together are weaker, but it definitely
creates some strong relationship, and it definitely has a massive impact on you as a young child. Definitely does. A lot of those traits carry over.
Generational curses and stuff. So
literally,
it's real out here. But I'm trying to be hopeful that, like, you know, you got to lead by example, and people don't listen, they watch. So these women are talking all this shit.
No, the problem is, so I think they have money. Like they're good. So
all right, let's talk about that.
I think a lot of that.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Rewind.
Go ahead.
They have money. So let's really dissect that, right? Because in order to be a baddie, you have to maintain the look of the baddie and the lifestyle of the baddie. So where what you're showing online is $4,000 shoes, $80,000 cars.
You be seeing the shows.
I remember like 15 years ago, me and my homegirls used to watch it on the weekends before I was really working like that. Like I'm talking maybe like 18, 19. And we had a joke. It would be like the Bad Girls Club, because we'd be like, y'all want to watch it? But to say now that I still watch it, absolutely not. I am not, you know, laid up watching the Zeus network. I got shit to fucking do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know. This is what y'all people want to watch.
I think, you know what it is? I think watching the whole thing, not as much, but I think the clips.
The clips,
it's
yeah.
the clips. That's what gets everyone. Because you look at social media, everything is just 60-second clips of this. No one's
not even 12 seconds.
Everything is just pulled like out of context.
Yeah.
So I think that's another thing. I don't think
fighting and girls talking shit to men. Okay, cool.
It's just.
But this is what the people want.
People got really poor attention spans, bro. It's bad.
We got to start coming up with exercises on how to get our memory back, and like how do we like wean off of this dopamine shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
it's a drug, bro.
The dope distributors, bro.
It's really
IG,
bad.
YouTube. This is the modern day dope distributors.
But I'm guilty of it.
Me too.
I'd be sitting there.
Me too.
I'll be in my bed scrolling like nonstop.
There's apps and shit that you could do that help.
Like limit it.
Yeah.
But let's be real. Like you'll just turn that shit off.
New year, new me. Come on.
That's true. We're going into the new year.
New year, new me. Let's just try, even if it's 10% less. Let's hit a goal.
Any goals for the DJing and podcasting?
I've been building, and something that's on my heart that for like ever is to be teaching, having some type of community for media and DJing. So I'm hoping that by 2027, 2028, like all the things that I've been doing like silently, they're really gonna it's gonna be I've been like, that's like all my shit is like abundance in 2028. Like it's all gonna like fruition together.
You got a whole like vision board planned
Oh
out.
yeah.
So you're ready
this
for
is how I
this.
roll. I believe in it. I'm a
As
believer.
you
Yes,
should.
I'm a believer.
Are we gonna see anything with the pod though?
Of course, that's what I'm saying. Like that is definitely, but the goals, those are those big goals. That's more like for finalizing in those years. But the pod, yeah, that's gonna be dropping soon. You know, the team at Freshers team still got the juice. Like that was a great collaboration too, working with their team. They're so awesome over there. And yeah, we got a lot of things on the way. Make sure you follow me.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's good that you say like you want like everything to be like a community. I feel that's what everybody wants now. Because I've noticed that with like not even this or like music, but even like other like art stuff, like run clubs, just like any type of like
social
book clubs.
Experiences. I think are really changing. I think it's changing.
That whole community stuff is kind of coming back, and it's being because I'm in a run club actually. Me and my boy. Shout out to Recess Run Club and A1 Runs. One of my friends, she I think her brother runs it out here. I still haven't gone.
How far? How long?
What do you mean? How long?
Run club. Okay, am I having a Jessica Simpson moment? A run club is like the marathons.
No. Completely different.
You see, this is why I'm special. Let's talk about what run clubs are.
Think of it like where you're just training. So a lot of these run clubs, we train for either 5Ks, you train for marathons, you train for half marathons. That's pretty much it. We're just running together as a group.
But it is running.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're
okay.
running.
I thought I was like totally off and it was like something else.
No.
So it is running, just not
running.
like whole marathons.
You could train for
but that's beautiful. But I love that. Can I add me to that community? Because I need
if you're ever down,
the winter has been, you know what I'm saying, hitting.
Pull up. We run in for the one I'm in, it's Recess Run Club. We run in McCarran Park in Brooklyn. I don't know if you're close. You're in Queens, I think. Right?
Yeah, I'm more like in Queens area. Long Island, yeah.
So probably out here might be better for you if you're not trying to.
Well, it's cold, but I mean, we could. February is always like.
So they're actually. My boy told me they're starting next week.
Oh, all right.
Next Monday.
Well, I'll be back in February.
Even better. I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you their page. I'll share the page. No, I'll definitely if you're ever down. But they run Monday evenings, Wednesday mornings, and I think Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, Saturday. One of those. But they pretty much run like throughout the whole week.
Love that.
And it's amazing. What I love about it though, because that community stuff, like you meet so many different people, and I feel like it's nice to like you said, like you branch out because we're out here. I'm in Queens a lot, so being going to Brooklyn, it's nice. You meet a new batch of people.
That's what it's all about.
And that
connection.
Community stuff is amazing because it also limits like the amount of time you're on this shit. Like. It's beautiful.
No, get out of your house. Beautiful. Get off of your phone. Get off
that run club shit.
Yeah,
I'm running that half marathon this year, bro.
I'm stubborn. I want to live to be 100, bro.
You gotta start running. Son.
I want to live to be 100, and I think health is a big part of that. And doing that with your friends, and where it doesn't feel like a chore, and having friends who are like,
it doesn't even feel like a chore.
That's what I'm saying.
When I first initially started, I was like, this shit is gonna feel like I'm forcing myself to go to the gym, which I love now. By the way,
yeah,
that like it doesn't even feel like a chore; it just feels like a hobby.
Yes,
so that's what it kind of turns into.
Great for your mental health. Get to the gym.
100%. I went to the gym and then I did this. I'm ready. Like that's the best way to focus. Like if you really want to clear your mind, anything like this is perfect. The best.
I didn't go today, but I'm gonna get my.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I know it's a new year. I'm not one of those that only goes the first week of January. I am too.
I already know starting next week is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
All the gyms are gonna be packed.
You mean this week since we're airing this today?
Actually, yeah, this week. This week, yeah. Literally. Nah, yeah. Any other plans you got for the new year? That you can share? Because I know you got a lot of stuff that's building up.
I mean, if you're in the New York City area, I'm going to be in Times Square on the 2nd and the 3rd. So if you're still like, not too hungover and stuff from New Year's, I'll be there. And really, I created a new website. I'm collabed with the Ethical Brand Studios. They're located in Spain. Oh. And they They did my website.
That's another thing I wanted to shout out. Your page is
fire.
The way it's set up, super it's structured.
Yo,
amazingly.
That's the Ethical Brand Studios, baby.
I was like, yo, did she make this?
No, I work with them. I partnered with them. Andrea and Valentina over there, and I that's what I'm really working on too now, like the European connection, because I'm trying. I told you, I want to branch out of New York, and like I want my kids to. Like travel, yeah. I'm. That's what I'm saying. I'm just quietly building right now, and I don't like to say too much. But
I love
things are definitely like in the works and brewing.
Throw little pieces out there.
Yeah, you gotta keep them coming back.
Would you recommend? Because that's one thing. I have a link tree for a lot of my stuff. Mm-hmm. But building a website, you think that would be a lot more better?
I mean, so
because I know you have a lot of your stuff. You have your YouTube.
Yeah.
And you have bookings, right? For people to book you through the website,
yes,
right?
I can do that. Yes, and they've thrown up some like publications that have shared, done pieces on me. La Mezcla did a really nice piece on me earlier this year that I liked. And I'm just promoting that really. And you want to book me, I only bring fire vibes, you know what I'm saying? The party. And it's just up from here.
Music taste is everything?
Music taste is everything. I think. I mean,
you feel like you play like all sorts.
So as open format, that's basically what that means. It's like if I get booked for Latin night, if I get booked for hip hop, if I get booked for house, my love is in house. I'm Colombian and Greek. I love me some house music. Like
that's one type of music I want to get into.
Yeah, it's dope. If you do like tech, like they'll do like a Anuel and a Bad Bunny, and they'll do it in some like house tribalish vibes, like Afro beats. Is dope. I have a couple mixes up there that is songs that ASAP Fergie like mixed with some like drums.
Afrobeats is my shit, bro.
Yeah, I love it.
Shout out to Brandon though for taking me to an Afrobeats party.
Ooh, those are fire.
It was in Brooklyn for his birthday.
Are fire.
Yo, hands down.
You just be like.
One of the best experiences I've ever had in my life.
It's so good for your body too, like to dance.
Yo. I'm terrible, but
listen.
Enough Don Julio. I'll be on the dance floor. I'll be there.
Well, do you want to wrap up with a Don Julio shot? I know that you said there was Don Julio, or is that like far?
That might be a little far.
It might be a little far, but we can do it.
We'll
do that for the cheers out and the outro at a later time.
We'll definitely do that. Yeah.
Yes.
But if there's anything else, because I know you said you were a little bit, I don't want to rush it, but if there's anything else you want to share before we...
Just to follow me on that gram, DJ Gatica. You already know. I only bring fire vibes. That's really just, that's what we do.
So your Instagram page, website is where people can find you. What else you...
Stream my mixes on YouTube. My podcast will be on my YouTube. Run those numbers up.
Before I end it, how do you pick people for your pod? How do you look for people?
How do I look for people? I would say, I don't know. I feel like it has to be on brand. Are they tapped in with the community that I want to be with? Because it's like once you've done, I'm going to talk my shit. Like I've done like 40, 50 episodes, and it's just like, this is a lot. I don't know if you guys can see this. Like there's lighting, there's editing. There's a lot of energy that goes into what you actually see. So it's like for me to sit here, scout someone out, ask you questions, make you look really dope. Because I'm like corny with my shit. I don't know if you've seen some of the clips of the show. It's a lot of energy. So I just feel like it has to be on brand, and you don't need to have 1 million followers. Like I've worked with people who have 300 followers. I've worked with people who have 300,000 or whatever. So I feel like all of that is like half fake too. Like you're gonna tell me you really have 1.1 real like follow, like those are all people. I think you have to look at the
some
comments.
Gotta be bots as well.
Yeah, like the comments, but even that's weird. So I don't know. Platforms to me is like, what are you working on? What are you doing? Like and how's the presentation of it? That for me, I don't like, to be. I'm a production junkie. I like it, like the presentation of it to be dope. And if I see like they have dope edits or you know what I'm saying, like I like that shit.
I respect it. Any advice to cut it? Any advice you want to share before we wrap it up here?
Any advice for media or DJs?
Everything that you want to share for yourself or maybe for me going forward.
For you as media. Okay, media.
Talk to me.
What can I say?
Or even for anyone else.
For the upcoming media,
for the upcoming,
the storytellers of our future. I mean, I think,
I can't be selfish here.
No, just
Hog up all the
learn.
knowledge.
Don't ever stop learning. Don't ever get big. Because then once you get the numbers, once you get the collabs, once you get the cosigns, you have to remember, you have to learn how to maintain it too. Like being lit, having one video go viral, 500, you know, like it's hard to do those numbers every day. And then still, depending on your niche, showing up for gigs or showing up and like, what is the sale of it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what is it that you're selling? That's really, I would say, what are you selling? Getting in tune with your message and your story and who you're speaking to. I think that was what took me a little bit of time to develop growing in media. It's like I would be running around to different like networks or I don't know. It's like you have to target kind of like one type of listener, I think, to really get. Everyone is not going to like your shit and get used to hearing no, and that like people start being editor critiquers and shit. Like once you really start putting your shit out there, then they're gonna be like, oh, I would have So you got to be able to just brush that off and be like, all right, well, let me know when, you know, after you buy your cameras and pay for your computer and do your editing and do market research. And once you've like have a proof of concept in your bag, then I'm gonna shut the fuck up and take notes from you. But until then, shut the fuck up.
All right, well, I just want to say again, I appreciate you coming on.
And I appreciate you for having me. Episode 20.
This is episode 20.
Never forget it.
Going into the new year.
It's a happy new year.
Also, shout out Anthony / Bugs. Just dropped a new project.
Yes, he has to come back on the pod.
Oh, yeah. He's taking a bit of time.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to be reappearing. But
he's so funny. His stories. He be talking his shit. He be talking his shit in the stories. I be like, yo I hate you. Like some of the shit that I be like, yo, why? But why? But yeah.
Yeah, this is it.
All right.
And thank you again for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.